showed you guys his ankle in the last video. It's getting worse. Like, he's not really able to walk too much, and yeah, getting able to walk back there. We're about to meet up with TJ and some friends.
Yeah, I'm like going in things like transdermal. Like,
am I eating calories?
What's up, guys? So I thought I'd do a little like intro video and kind of explain, you know, how I got where I am, how I'm doing this, how I started, because you know I think it's always cool to know where people started, how they got to where they are, and then I think that kind of makes it a bit relatable, you know, so you can kind of think about where you started and where you want to be and how you're going to get there. So that's kind of the whole point of my videos, so you can kind of follow along with me, see how we all kind of come together, how we all work together, and I guess kind of push each other. So hopefully my videos are going to be able to motivate you, hopefully they'll push you to improve on what you're already doing, or maybe even try new things, try something different that might suit you better, that you might prefer. I have started an Instagram account to go with my YouTube that you can go and follow, so I don't know if you can see that, but that's just it. I shall link that in the description. I'll probably upload more on there, try and do it maybe every couple of days, maybe daily, upload it on there, so you can kind of track everything, see what I'm doing, see what's going on, and hopefully I'm going to try and get a video up each week, potentially. Don't hold me to that, but I'll try my best. And yeah, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you would, and the like button. Leave me a comment and say what I can improve on, what I could do next, what you want to see, because pretty much I'm happy to do anything really. Anything you guys want to see, I shall try my best. I come up with some kind of video for it, but yeah. So, my background. I mean like fitness background. So, always been into sports, always done fitness. Started off things like, you know, just like school PE, rugby, mainly. Athletics like sprints and stuff. Nothing like major, just, you know, what you do in school, what everyone has to do. But then when I was like 8 years old, 7, 8 years old, joined a karate club, and that's kind of where everything started really, training. Yeah, I think I trained for, it was 8 years total doing karate, and like, absolutely loved it. I used to do competitions all the time. Probably started off training maybe once or twice a week, generally just Saturdays, just training like when I could with my mates, and then eventually started getting more and more into it, started going more a week, maybe 3-4 times a week, and yeah, I think, what was I, 13 years old when I managed to get my black belt, so that was pretty sick. I think I was teaching karate from like maybe 12 years old, teaching adults at 12, which is always very funny. And then yeah, I started entering competitions. First competition was 2007, I think. So how old was it? About 10 years old, 9, 10. So that was pretty sick, and first competition ever, I actually managed to come away with first place for my category, so that was pretty savage. Yeah, and then from there carried on going to competitions and generally came out pretty well. Managed to get quite a few medals, chilling on the wall. I carried that on, no, I think I stopped about 16 years old maybe. I just kind of got bored of it really. So from there more into climbing, rock climbing, and yeah, I got really into that, and I don't know, I kind of preferred the sort of physical fitness side of it. I guess you'd call karate more cardio, and then climbing is more like, it is cardio, but it's more like strength, because obviously you gotta lug yourself up a wall, and preferably don't fall off, so that's always fun, and I do like the adrenaline and stuff, so yeah, pretty much used to climb, sometimes even like every single day I'd be there, after school, after college, go to the climbing centre, climb for like 2-3 hours at a time, pretty much every day. Maybe actually volunteering at this climbing centre, so I was teaching the people what I was taught on those Saturday sessions, which was it's quite a cool feeling really, being able to like pass on what you learn to other people. That's always good fun, which is kind of where these videos now are going to be aimed towards, sort of thing. So what I've learned, trying to pass that on, trying to share my knowledge. I mean, I've only got a little bit, but I'm trying. Yeah, then I started going more and more outdoors climbing, and started getting really into it. Thought about doing some competitions, training as much as I could, getting better and better. But then, what was it, January time in 2015, so about 2 years ago now, I had a major injury in my forearm. So the tendons in your arm there, I ruptured them pretty badly, so tore them a little bit, and couldn't climb at all for, well, not far off a year really, because I couldn't, well, pretty much couldn't put any stress on the tendons in my arm, through climbing at least. So the actual finger strength was completely gone. There wasn't anything there, and I just get pains up in my arm. I had to stop that. So I spent about 6 months not really doing anything, just kind of, I don't know, feeling sorry for myself, I guess. But yeah, after about 6 months, starting to get towards the end of that year, I started going to the gym more. At the climbing centre I go to, we've actually got a gym upstairs. So started going there more, and so that I could kind of compensate for that lack of finger strength, which I knew was going to be a struggle getting back into it. But then, yeah, I suppose just kind of got more and more into the gym and thought less and less about climbing, sort of thing, and the gym kind of took over really. Training religiously as much as I could, whenever I could, and originally started watching other YouTubers, seeing what they did, how they went about it, and sort of followed a lot of their workout plans, like whatever they were doing in their video, I would go and try, see how I got on with that. And now I've got to the point where I'm creating my own workout plans, meal plans, tracking my macros, tracking my weight, and like things like body fat percentage, just making sure like everything's on track, trying to keep a record of everything, seeing how I'm getting on and seeing how different things affect me, trying to build that muscle up, because I've not really had anything that actually like builds muscle as such. Like karate, the training was, the goal was to be light, to be quick, which meant, yeah, there was strength there, but I was always quite small, quite skinny. And then the same with climbing, like you don't really want to be too bulky, because the heavier you are, the more weight you've got to pull up the wall, which is obviously a negative. So going into the gym, I had quite a good foundation strength-wise, but that was only comparative to my body size, my body weight. So I'm pretty light, I'm only like 65 kg, so that's like, I don't know, like 140, 145 pounds, so probably 145 pounds, so not much. But yeah, I'm slowly building on that, trying to ideally trying to gain as much as I can. This is definitely going to be sort of workouts, fitness footage, that sort of thing, seeing how I get on, kind of making these videos like a way to track my progress almost, and help others get into it, get into fitness, even if it's not gym, just getting into anything, any sport. Still do a lot of climbing, trying to get back into that this year, now that my arm's feeling as near as 100% as I think it'll ever be. So I'm trying to get back into that, trying to keep it happening, hopefully do some more outdoor climbing soon, so I shall try and record them. It's just keeping that balance really. Mainly as far as the gym, I'm focused on like the aesthetic side of it, not so much into the powerlifting, which kind of matches my body type and my metabolism is unbelievably fast, so I can eat so much in a day, and the next day I'll weigh myself and be exactly the same as the last day. Like, I don't even know, like literally the tiniest amount gaining each day. I mean, it is slowly going up, slowly increasing, but it's very slow. It is very slow. So yeah, I am trying to get back on top of the macro side of it. Hopefully put on a decent bit of weight, and then thinking about doing some kind of cut later on, because I think at the moment I'm about just under 10% body fat, which for me is quite high at the moment. Normally I'm around 8-ish. Half tempted to potentially do some kind of competition this year, maybe, towards the end of the year, so there might be some kind of summer shred going on, but I don't know, I try and stay shredded pretty much all year. I'm tempted to try and push it and get like really low, like 4% body fat, and just get as like shredded as I possibly can, but at the same time I don't know whether I should just spend the year getting more size, getting more strength, and then next year try shredding back down, and then get into like a bulking and shredding sort of cycle. So we'll see on that one, but just kind of follow the journey to the games.